everyone, welcome back to Cara Plans. Today I am going to be doing a weekly check-in here in my Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. So if you remember, for January I do have my monthly view where I track my expenses by day, and I use my Cara Plans stickers to color code these. There are 20 different colors available here, so I've been using these to track my expenses. So I did the 1st through the 7th the last time we were here, and today we're going to be doing the 8th through the 14th. And this view here just kind of like lets me know what days I'm spending what, and planning forward, because I mark my paydays on here and my fixed bills are already pre-planned on here with their categories. But one of the things I'm noticing is there's a lot of sheets, food, and stuff charges on Fridays. So that's kind of telling me, you're not planning meals for the whole week, and by Friday, you're going out to eat. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of noticing here, just a little bit by what's tracked there. So let's head back over to the expense tracker, and that's this page here for this week. And we're going to categorize all of the spending. And if there are any weird background noises today, those are snow plows. I live in Pittsburgh, and it is Sunday the 16th, and we're apparently in the middle of a blizzard. It's kind of slow so far, just maybe an inch or two so far. So I don't know if it's as bad as they say it's going to get, but we'll see. It's still snowing. It's still coming down. So first we had sinking funds, savings, and then I'm still second guessing myself since I changed up these categories, so I am going to pull this sheet out and just set it off to the side just to make sure I'm putting things where I thought I did. Even though I have the colors here, it just makes me feel more comfortable. Those were the only two for that. And then car, we had a gas run, whoops, and then my Easy Pass refilled. And we had more gas. And I think the reason I filled up the second time for gas was just because the snow was coming and I wanted to make sure I had a full tank just in case. I don't want to be one of those electric cars caught on the highway in the middle of a snowstorm. I don't have an electric car. But you get the drift. And then bills. Couple food expenses, like I said, went to Sheets a couple times this week. And I think both of these cleared on the same day, the 10th, but I think I went 2 days in a row. It happens. That was for milk. We ordered pizza. And Friday night before we went to the Pinewood Derby check-in, I got dinner for me and my kids at Sheets as well. Okay, so what other categories do we have here? We have personal and house. Okay, so we had a personal expense. And I don't know if it's cold because it's cold in this room today, but these highlighters seem like they're, I don't know, they look weird today. Like the ink's not quite flowing the way it usually does. I don't know, maybe it's just it might be even the piece of paper, because the piece of paper feels a little different too. I don't know. All right, so for house expenses, we just had the one, $17.20. And personal, $53.75. And then food, we're gonna need a calculator for this one. All right, so $15.93. plus 28.11 plus 4.99 plus 31.51 plus 31.53. 112.07. And then bills, we had 40.20, 115.79, and 2.99. So 158.98. And then car 56.73 plus 35 plus 48.31. 140.04. And then savings, I put $895 in my sinking funds this month. So I was pretty excited about that. So those are the expenses that I had this week so far. And then what I'm going to do is just a running total. So house, I didn't have any the week before. Personal, I didn't have any the week before, but food I did. So I've got 112.07 and 130.05. So 240.212 is where I'm at on the month for food, which isn't bad. So we've tracked 2 weeks and I think my food budget's like $500. So we're right under halfway there. And then let's see, bills. We have 158.98 plus 774.83. So we have 933.81. And that's a lot of the majority of my bills come at the front of the month here. So like a lot of these are my utilities. So you've got mortgage, electric, gas, Netflix, sewage, cable, and Apple. So there's only a couple little utilities left for the month. So that's pretty much where I need to be there. And then car, the previous week I only had 13. No wonder I had to get gas twice this period here. So 140.04 plus 13 is going to be 153.04. Let me think about how I budgeted that. 60 times 4. I think I had 275 for my budget for gas, 153.04. So we're a little over halfway on the spending there. And then my savings total is $13.95 already for the month. So that's my sinking funds and my emergency fund that I've already put away for the month. And it's only January 14th, so that's pretty exciting. And then those are the only categories that overlapped so far. So just to kind of give you an idea. And then some of the other categories that I had the previous week were fund money was at 144, and that's almost maxed out. I think it was 150 for the month. Insurance, I don't have anything. I have one more insurance bill coming out, and that's fixed. And pulled out some cents, spent some sinking fund money. So yeah, I feel like we're pretty on track for my weekly expenses so far. And then if we look back at the calendar, I've actually had 3 no spend days so far. This one looks like it's on this day. It just didn't fit over here. So this really, I do that on payday. I move my sinking fund money on payday. So I really didn't spend anything on the 8th. It's just I ran out of space on my 7th because of the huge payday sticker. I didn't have enough room to put another sticker over there. So far 3 no spend days. And I count anything. There are some people that like the regular bills that are scheduled out. That's one thing. Like they just didn't spend any money like out at stores or out of their cash envelopes. I just track the days that literally nothing moves out of my account. Like this really could have been a no spend day too. This was just my bills that went out. That wasn't really spending. It was planned bills. So there's a bunch of different ways to track no spend. Do whatever works for you. I just like to see the days where I'd absolutely no transactions go. So that's my weekly check-in for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. I hope that you guys are all staying safe and warm in whatever weather is happening in your part of the country. I think there's a lot of us getting snow today. So hopefully by the time you've seen this video, you have dug out and everything's pretty much back to normal. So have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.